Hello guys, Ganesh here. Welcome back to the lecture series of automotive design. So in this video we are going to making about the back door design. Okay, so there are a few tutorials that we have not covered, like the fender, roof and the hood. Those are all the exercises that we have not covered yet. Okay, but trust me guys, I will upload them very soon. Okay, let's first I'm doing this exercise nearly, this is my seventh time. Okay, but the first four times I have struggled a lot while doing this backdoor design. So those and all things we are going to seeing in this video as well. Okay, so after learning this backdoor design, the hood design, fender design and roof design will become very easy to you. That's why I'm doing this backdoor design first. Okay, the first and most thing is you need the class A surface. Okay, so I have one. Okay, if you want I will provide this class A link in the description box itself. So if you want it you can always download it. Okay, let's go to backdoor tail and output. So this is the class A surface that I got from the my coaching institute. Okay, so don't worry about you, I will provide this link in the description box. You can download it from right from there. Okay, so with this class A surface you're going to making the back door design. Okay, so the first and most thing is the back door will having three different parts. So one is inner panel and one is outer panel, and in the outer panel you will be having two components. Upper one is a separate thing, lower one is separate thing. So we call it inner panel, outer panel upper, outer panel lower. Okay, so three. So out of this class A surface you have, this is the class A surface of backdoor design. So out of this you are going to making the inner panel, outdoor panel upper, outer panel inner, outer panel lower. Okay, so these are all the things that we are going to making in this video. So right now I have opened that class A surface. As you can see, I have the in my tree structure we will be seeing that this the body only. Okay, so since you already knowing that, so I already said you the these are three different components assembled each other. So that means these are three individual components that are assembled, means you have to do this backdoor design in a assembly format. Okay, so for that click on new and add an assembly. Click on this assembly and rename it the back door design. Okay, I'm putting today's date. Okay, 06 2026, right? So this is okay. And make sure you are selecting you are saving the assembly file in your desired location. Mine is output 3. Okay, so here I will save it as the backdoor design and I will put two zeros before of it. Okay, so that it will always appear the first file in my folder. Okay, so this is okay. Click on OK. Now you have entered into the assembly workbench. The first thing you have to do is you have to import the class A. Okay, the class A may be given as step format, IGS format, whatever it is. You have to open that in NX software first and you have to save it as NX part. Okay, then only you can import it. Whatever you want you can do it directly. Okay, now go to assemblies. I want to add one part, so which is already there in my storage. Okay, so for that click on add and browse for the file. So this is the file I want. Double click on it, you can import it. Apply. Okay, now right click on the fit. Okay, rotate it. So you are having the class A surface like this. Okay, okay, let's go to assembly navigator. You can see that your top assembly is a backdoor assembly. In that assembly we will be having one backdoor. So this is the reference, guys. We are not going to changing anything in this. Okay. uh, we have to, I told you, we have to do three different parts, right? So what are those? Inner panel, outer panel upper, outer panel lower, right? So for that there is no any part for that. Out of this class A surface only I have to uh, develop them. So for that I want to create a top down approach, top down assembly. So that means I don't have any part, I have to create uh, from the root itself. I have to create right from here only. So for that click on create new, and you have to add a one part here. So which is name, you can name it as inner panel. Okay, so make sure you're saving in the same location, or else if you try to open it 2 days later, so it will ask for missing file. Okay, so don't do that mistake, guys. Okay, so save all the files in your required location in one folder only. Okay, now this is okay for me. Inner panel, click on OK, and make sure the component origin would be WCS. Okay, inner panel, even though you see the inner panel was added. And similarly we have to add two more parts. So outer panel, panel upper. Okay, and add one more part, outer panel lower, outer panel lower. Okay, so okay, now you have three parts. Okay, this is a reference file. Okay, so from this reference file only you are taking the all the geometries required for making the developing the inner panel, outer panel. Okay, so I have done nearly 3 times, guys. Not 3 times, 7 or 8 times I have done the backdoor design. Every time I got an error at ending stages. Okay, so from my failure I have understood that the class A surface is not the correct accurate surface. Okay, so every time I will be getting some errors in some critical phases. So for that, the very first step that we are going to doing is, we are not changing the overall appearance of class A, but in some areas we are going to redefining the surface. Okay, for example, you can see that this is the one blend surface which is merging these three surfaces are intermingled here. So that is what creates a problem. And then you can see here the sharp edge it is forming. Okay, and then you can see that this is one more kind of problem. So these are all the things that you have to repair from your class A. Okay, so in the reference file you are going to making this class A repair, and from the class A repair you are going to taking the all the references what you want for developing inner panel and outer panel. Okay, so this is what the approach way. So I think this video will go into more than 5 to 6 hours. Okay, even more than that time also it will go. So right now let's start with preparing this class A circuit. So that means we are going to making changes in the reference file. So double click on this, you can edit right from here itself, or else you can, if you want, you can open it in the separate window by clicking here. Okay, now it is opened in the separate window. So okay, I don't want like this. Click on window and go back to the uh, I want to edit right from here itself. Okay, so go to part navigator, we will be having the input. Okay, so right now I'm selecting all these and adding in the feature group, class, naming it as class A inputs, class A inputs. Okay, Now we are going to repairing it, right? So what and all repairing means not too much, guys. So what we do, we will do first to remove this fillet edges, okay, and then what and all the edges that faces and peeling that will create problems, I'm going to remove all those, okay. So let's start right from here, okay. So go to surface tool, and here the click on extract geometry. I want this surface, this face, and make sure here you go for face option only, okay. I don't want this middle face, that is also seems like a fillet, that's why I'm skipping that, okay. I'll take this, okay. Whether I can take this or not, well, let's try it. If you don't want, we can delete it later also. I want this, okay. I have extracted a few edges. After that you can hide the classy parent, okay. Let's undo this and click on extract geometry again. I'm going to take these also, and these also, click on OK, okay. After that you can hide the classy inputs, okay. So here here the first step, we are going to making a fillet edge, okay. So for that, click on extend sheet, select this face and this face also, this face, okay. It is not taking like that, okay. I don't want like that. 5 is enough for me. Apply, select this, apply, select this, okay. Well, let's trim these two right now, as of now, okay. Use trim and extend option for this, and make sure it is a corner, make corner, select the first face and select the second face, okay. Apply, do the same thing here also, okay. And fillets will give at a time at last, okay. So here the one more thing I have to, okay, what I'm going to doing here, I'll create a curve, offset curving face. We'll be having an option called offset curving face. Select the curve and select the face, okay. I'm trimming the 5 around region. Apply, okay. Go to surface, trim sheet, okay. The orange region I want to keep it, click on apply, and then this surface, okay. After that you can hide these curves, and okay, control B is the shortcut key, okay. Wait, okay. Let's join these two, and we have to fill the surface, right? How can we do it? So click on bridge curve, so here the start point I'm replacing it 0, enter, and end condition also I'm replacing it as a 0 value. Click on apply, okay. Do the same thing on opposite side also, okay. Double click on it, I'll have to make some changes, okay. Delete it, so click on bridge curve, select the first curve and second curve, and make sure the values were 0. Okay, now how to fill this gap, right? So the best options would be swept. Select the first curve, the second curve, select the first guide curve would be this. Okay, then the second guide curve would be this. Okay, click on apply. You can see that how it is forming. So which is not recommended, right? So you can see that it is forming like a oblique shape, so that is cannot be done like that way. Okay, let's try sweep in a different way. Okay, the first time we have selected this curve and this curve. Now we are changing. So the first I am selecting this curve and this curve. Now the guides I am choosing this. Hope it will be works properly now. So compared to the last time, it is I think it would be great. Okay, hide this also. So where and all. Okay, let's I think I can remove this. Okay, I'll remove this page. Okay, I'll trim it and extend it, and I'll trim it again. Okay, so extend sheet. Okay, apply or this page. Click on OK. Okay, let's trim them. Trim and extend. First curve and second there. Click on OK. I think this would be okay. Then the most important problem would be this. So we want to make these also. Click on curve, offset curving phase. So I will even take more value here. Apply. Okay. Click on surface, trim sheet. Okay. I want to keep. Okay. Just hide these curves. And same thing we are going to doing with the save command again. So but before that we need to form guides, right? So first guide curve. So make sure the values of tangent would be 0. Apply. Okay. Okay. Use the sweep command, swept command. I think this is okay. So here I don't have to use this swap command. I can directly extend, trim and extend the sheet and trim and extend option. Okay. 5 mm is enough. It is working. 5 mm. These two curves it is not taking, so let's remove them. Apply and select this separately. Okay. Okay, we'll take up to now. We'll see about the bottom part later. Okay, apply. 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 Sorry. Okay, apply. Okay, now you have the things like this. Okay, so here we have a short corner, we will take about it later. Okay, remember you are making the reference surfaces only. Okay, you are not going to making any inner panel or outer panel. You are making the reference class A to be more accurate. Okay, so let's do them, these three. Okay, let's extend them, or else you can use the edge blends option as of now. So face blend, so unhide the class A once again. Okay, so I want to making all this geometry into a class A repair. Class A repair. Enter. Okay, I'll hide this. Okay, the first fillet and this fillet we will measure it. Okay, so go to simple radius. So it is not given, measure local radius. Okay, 4 mm. So here is also 4 mm, cancel it. Hide the class A input, unhide the class A repeat, and we will give surface, face blend, first face. Okay, I cannot use face blend here, go for edge blend. So 4 mm I have to give, and here is also 4 mm, apply. Okay, and the next you can hide all these curves at one time. So show and hide. I don't want to show all the curves, so that's fine. And give the sharp corner from the class A itself, it is like this, so we shouldn't change anything here. So I'm keeping like that only. And what is the radius for here? So hide this class A repair one, and hide the class A and measure it. Go to analysis, local radius 10 mm, 10 mm, 4 mm, 4 mm. Okay, so go to surface, go for edge blend. So these two I want 10 radius, apply. And here I want 4 radius only, click on OK. Okay, okay, now we will say about this lower panel also. Okay, so let's try to make things here also. So what I do, I just extend these edges. I want to make a trim here also, I want to make a corner there also. Okay, I think this is enough. Okay, let's go for a huge value since it is not touching here. Click on OK, go for trim and extend. Or else directly you can use the face blend option. So whenever the surfaces are not fused together, that are not joined together, then you can use the face blend option. So it will trim the, it will make the corner, and even it will make the radius in the one step only. Okay, so if I make the trim and extend option, it will make the, it will give the sharp edge, and then I have to use the edge blend option, so it will give the radius here. but the face blend option will give the direct fillet there itself. But only thing you need to care about is this arrow should point out each other in the same direction. Let's take, okay, from the class A itself you have to measure the radius there, right? So go to analysis, local radius, so 4 again. Okay, move these also in this feature group, add the class A, and inside the class A repair and 4 fillet here, right? So click on the face blend, make sure the body curves, the body faces first body and second body, and replace the fillet value as 4, enter, click on OK. You see how it is forming here. So if it is making like that, we can go for a trim and extend, and then we can apply the edge fillet. Okay, go for edge blend now. For value, that is fine. Okay, up to here it is okay. So let's extend these also. So one more thing is, you can see that, so something the class A is not good. So how I'm saying that, if you see it like this way, the entire reason is uh, like grading one way, but here the bottom section is grading in another way, right? So like a grade shade, you can see that, right? So these and all things will make the thickening, will not make the thickening will happen. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to repair this entire the bottom layer, the bottom panel. So think about it, how we can we achieve this. Okay, let's take the fill command, 4-point surface. So okay, that cannot make our required surface. Okay, let's take about the go for composite curve option and go for connected curves, select all. So all the curves were selected, right? Click on OK and click on this composite curve option, go to surface. We'll be having a fill surface option. So where it would be, yeah, fill surface option we are having, right? So click on apply, click on close. So let's change this color. Okay, Control J is the shortcut key for making the color, for changing the color. So I'm making this into yellow color. You can see that there is a slight change in it. Anyway, that feels okay. Okay, let's see about the clip section also. View, clip section. Okay, edit clip section. Change it a little. How much the difference? Okay, okay, let's turn it off. Okay, okay, I'm taking this, guys. Okay, I'll just hide this extract surface, and I'm taking my created surface as a lower panel, because whenever you are thickening, so that layer, that lower panel you are seeing, that won't let you to thicken this part. Okay, so I faced that 2 times. Okay, so which lets me to start from complete again. So that's why I'm doing it in the earlier stages. Okay, so this is my the class A surface which can be thickened at any point of time. Okay, so let's extend it, surface, extend, click on apply. So this is okay for me, I think. Okay, I'll trim this. Okay, this one okay. Okay, now I have a beautiful surface like this way. Okay, let's hide all these corners, all these curves, and I want to make a round corner here. So for that, go for beach curve option, select this edge and then this edge. Adjust the values as 30. Enter. Start point also you can give 30 length. Enter. Okay, and go for surface trim sheet. Select the boundary, and I want to keep the orange region. That's fine. So this is all about class A repair guys. Okay, so hope you can understand up to here what I have done. Okay, don't forget to save, and we'll see about the modeling the inner panel from the next video onwards.